They live here. They sleep here. They've been on this mission for 5 years. Led by Dr. Mary Wood and a crew of technicians and scientists, traveling to various planets to study plant pathogens, their diseases, and the environments they live in.
Billy, Jelka, I need everyone down here immediately. I have some news to share. I'm sending out a ship alert now.
All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately. All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately.
What's this about, Dr. Wood?
I would prefer not to discuss it until we're all together.
Doctor?
I think I've been clear. You'll understand soon enough. I need you to make sure that everyone is on their way.
We'll check the rooms now, Doctor.
We need to ask her about Frank.
Not now, Jelka.
Then when? When is the right time?
Let's go. Please?
You have something on your mind, Jelka? Jelka?
Just saying that we'll go grab Frank first, Doctor.
Of course. Of course. I can't think of anything better. Please get Frank first. It will be a wonderful thing.
Door opening. All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately. All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately.
Billy and Jelka carried out exactly what the doctor had requested of them, stopping by every room and lab. Their first stop was NH-08's largest lab, where scientists Mia Holt and Edward Palmer were busy at work. The two had worked together since the beginning of the mission, and had an easy banter between them.
Door opening.
To what do we owe this lovely visit from Dr. Wood's two most loyal henchmen? Jelka, Billy?
Nice to see you too, Mia. What's the latest on that last specimen you collected?
We are dealing with the otherworldly Jelka.
Genius.
Exactly. 2 PhDs and we don't even know where to begin.
Hey, I think I have a copy of E.T. on Blu-ray. We could start there.
Oh yes. Very helpful.
I'd say. I think I have a copy of Spaceballs somewhere.
Classic.
Okay. Enough, guys. You need to head back to the main hall for the meeting.
See you there.
Should we bring Spaceballs then? Oh, too bad. They're gone. Lovely couple though, don't you think?
Okay, can you stop? Let's head up and see what this is all about.
Requesting extra butter, Holt.
Alright, I'll grab the popcorn.
All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately. All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately.
It was easy to locate Minka and Lucy, who were standing in the hallway talking. Dressed in their lab coats and sipping coffee, they were the youngest members of the team.
Main hall, guys. The ship is asking. Doctor is waiting.
Okay, heading there now. How did they end up becoming the doctor's trusted employees?
Would you want the job? I mean, come on.
Who knows? Maybe there's perks. More calls to back home.
Espresso machine? Stronger coffee? Speaking of which, let's grab another before we head in.
Maybe we should bring one to the doctor. Extra points?
All team members of NH-08, please head to the main hall immediately. Commence work and check in immediately. There is no time for hesitation. There is no time for hesitation.
Seems a bit aggressive. Let's grab our coffee, without hesitation.
Jelka and Billy continued on to the basement of the ship that housed 4 other technicians, Seth, Earl, Mac, and Frank. Seth was the more serious of the 4, and was often found working alone in the lab, and well into the late hours on the ship.
Door opening.
Hey, Seth.
Jelka? Hey, Billy.
You need to head up to the main hall. Guys, while we're here, Frank is missing.
Jelka.
If anyone knows, it's you 3.
Jelka, your hair looks wonderful. Does it match your personality, though?
I can't stand you.
Can we save the lover's quarrel for another time?
Really? It's always a pleasure to see Mac get shot down again.
This team of 3 technicians were the core that kept the ship running smoothly. They were often found hunched over wires, screens, lab tools, and lights. If there were secrets to be had, these 3 knew something about it. Seth being the charismatic, no-nonsense leader of the team. Mac, witty and distracted by Jelka. Earl, the quiet loner immersed in his work.
I've already told you everything, Jelka. The last time we saw Frank was at 2151 yesterday, We know that at any time before 0600 he was gone.
Earl, you talk to Frank more than anyone. Was there anything he said to you that might make you think there was something off?
Nothing. To be honest, I've been a little out of sorts the last 24 hours.
Really? It's hard to tell with you, Earl. Is it because you don't have the same luck with the ladies that I do?
Knock it off, Mac.
No, really. I've had a headache for about the last 2 days. My vision's been a bit blurred.
Might want to bring that up with the doctor, Earl.
I'm not sure any of us are interested in seeing the doctor for our ailments, Billy. Listen, if you check the cameras, we were all in our rooms from around 2130 to 0601. Except Frank.
Are we being accused of something?
How can we be? Like I said, we have everything on camera.
No. We're just trying to figure out where Frank is.
Hold on. Seth, you bunk right next to Frank.
Again, are we being accused of something?
Settle down, Earl. So, are we? I mean, Jelka, let's be honest. Can I accuse you of loving me too much?
Earl continued to rub his eyes, which had now become very bloodshot. Jelka stared at Mac with plain disgust. Seth turned his glare onto Billy. The veins in his temple could be seen as he spoke slowly and with precision.
I'm a deep sleeper, Billy. But like I said, check the cameras. I'm not hiding anything. I don't know where Frank is. And it might occur to Dr. Wood that we don't keep tabs on each other down here.
Doctor wasn't asking. I was. Someone is hiding something.
Then I would ask your doctor what that is.
All team members of NH08, please head to the main hall immediately. All team members of NH08, please head to the main hall immediately. Crew will be reprimanded at the failure to do so. Crew will be fined for failure to follow ship protocol.
Let's go, guys. I'm not risking my job for you. Or Frank.
Mac, pull up the footage from last night.
What's going on, Seth?
I'm not sure, but I think we're missing something.
It wasn't until they were all in the same hall that they felt the absence of Frank. He was a tall man with a low voice that bellowed when he entered a room. He was not one that would be easily forgotten. There were a couple of nervous clearing of throats, and Jelka was whispering something under her breath. The large overhead light seemed to be glitching every 10 seconds, which made the group look up at the ceiling with apprehension. It was Mac that spoke first.
Okay, well, here we are. Are we having a party, or have we come to talk about the stains on Earl's shirt?
Earl looked down at his coat and shirt. It's true, there were stains, but he could hardly remember why it mattered anymore to wash his clothes. In fact, he wasn't even sure what the stains were. Once a dashing young man, he had now become an exhausted shell of himself. His lame retort was all he could muster, given that he was feeling more and more ill.
Brush your hair lately, Mac, or have you given up?
Where's Frank? I haven't seen him since breakfast.
Breakfast, Minka? Minka and I have been talking, and well, I thought the last time we saw him was at dinner last night. He turned in early, no?
No, I'm sure I saw him. I thought he had an omelet.
No, I had the omelet. I think you're thinking of me. Me and I came down and grabbed 2 omelets.
And we determined that it was neither an omelet that we ate or an egg at all, actually.
All team members of NH08, please head to the main hall immediately. All team members of 08, please head to the main hall immediately.
We're all here already. Is it necessary to hear that thing all day and night?
Frank isn't here, Lucy. Seth, you room with him. Was he there last night?
No, he wasn't. And with all due respect, Minka, I've already answered these questions. He's not here. He wasn't at breakfast.
He didn't eat an omelet.
Or an egg.
Door opening.
Dr. Wood, Jelka, Billy, and 2 strangers entered the main hall. They stood awkwardly looking at the team. The team stared back at them, waiting for someone to say something.
All members of NH08 are now in the main hall. All members of NH08 are now in the main hall.
Finally, the whole happy family is here.
Let me introduce.
They never gave us their names.
Thank you, Billy. I'll take it from here, Jelka. I've brought 2 new members that will be joining our team. Say hello and make them feel welcome.
The group stared at the 2 young women. It was hard to tell if they were sisters or not. They looked so similar. Their eyes stared at the group, and they seemed to have the appearance of a warm smile. Their mouths moved slightly, almost as if they were whispering. The group couldn't make it out. The one was staring directly at Earl's shirt. The stain.
It's just some sauce or something. I haven't had a chance to let it soak. But I will. I mean, I wash my clothes. Once you're here for a bit, you'll understand what I mean. I mean, I can explain a little more. I mean,
He was nervous at the sight of her. His head was pounding. She continued to whisper while his friend Mac stepped in.
Hello, I'm Mac. What my friend Earl is trying to say is hello, and are either of you single?
Honestly, what is your problem?
Why, Jelka? Because I'm moving on already?
While the crew continued on with their banter about the past, the two women continued to whisper.
Hello. Ugh, well, don't these people look daft? And this one's clothes. Unusual.
Hush! They can hear you. It's perfect, isn't it? Just mind your manners and remain friendly until we complete our task.
I have no other manner to present to them.
Then let's get to it.
These two come from the top of our field, and that's why I've called you here.
Sorry, boss, but before you go ahead with the news, shouldn't we have Frank with us?
Frank?
Someone's yet to see him since breakfast.
Actually, since dinner last night. It was dinner. You're getting all mixed up.
Oh, that's old news, Minka. Old news.
Old news? Really? Frank's coworkers didn't think so. They were surprised at how nonchalant Dr. Wood seemed to be.
Last time I saw Frank was before dinner. I ordered some new equipment for the lab. He was supposed to get it for me a while ago, but I still don't have them. Before dinner, I asked him about it. He was acting strange. He didn't even look me in the eyes. Then he ran off. I haven't seen him since. Mia was with me.
I can confirm that. I can also confirm that Frank never looks anyone in the eye.
This was just enough chatter before the two new interns decided to interrupt.
My name is Alexandria.
And mine is Willa.
Willa was really the best one you could come up with.
I love it. Stay out of what I call myself.
Oh! Minka, look. It appears you have stains on your coat as well. Very unfortunate.
I do? Oh, I do. That's weird.
As Minka tried to rub out the stains, Earl collapsed to the floor. He called out to his team, grabbing Mac's arm.
Mac, it's like a portal. I'm being pulled through a portal. Mac, take my hand. Mac, the lights are so bright. I can't see. My eyes. Mac.
My god, man. I'm trying. I can't feel his hand. Earl!
Take my hand. Somebody take my hand. Make it stop.
Edward, the shirt stains. They're not normal. It isn't dirt. It's indicoats. It's something with the stains.
Careful, Mia. Maybe there's an explanation. You don't want to scare everyone.
Activating all doors. Doors closing. Escape pods are being deactivated.
Escape pods are being deactivated.
Get it off of me! Get it off of me! My eyes! My eyes! My eyes!
Minka! And with that, Minka and Earl were both gone. Alexandria and Willa just stood there with the small grins and staring at each crew member.
It is a shame we can't all share the same space. But our species cannot survive with all this oxygen, and we very kindly need your ship.
What the hell are you talking about? Doctor, do something. If I can even call you a doctor.
You have given us, with your technology, the opportunity to bring our species to other planets. You brought us on, and we grew, but we can't keep growing and growing.
In these unfavorable conditions, I was really hoping we could work together. But together just simply will not work. We do, however, still need you to put
the work in for us, like the busy little bees you are.
Everyone, head down to the escape pods now! Mac, override the doors and the deactivation! Mac?
Jelka. I love you.
And with that, Mac dissolved into thin air. Just one small light floating where he once stood.
Mac's gone. He's gone.
It's always so sad to witness unrequited love.
Sync up the door with the master. Here. Mia. Oh no, Mia!
Mia's coat was covered in the stains, and as she opened her mouth to call for Edward, she disappeared. Edward started to run for the door and grabbed Jelka by the hand.
Come with me. Get this door open, Jelka.
And with that, he slipped from her hand and disappeared into thin air. Seth looked up from the master board and they all stopped and stared at the doctor.
Why the hell aren't you doing anything, Doctor? I have you on the footage. I've seen you walking around through the halls at night. Did you make these two monsters?
Doctor, tell him that's not true. We've been so loyal to you. Doctor? No. Not me.
And with that, Billy was gone.
I really had no choice in the matter. It was inevitable that my course of action would be irrelevant and of no consequence. We can't let you get on the escape pods. And I'm actually no longer here. I'm merely an illusion produced by these extraterrestrials. Dr. Wood hasn't been here for several days now.
I'm going!
Lucy, no, stop! Make it stop! Lucy was gone.
I'm afraid we can't assist you in that way. We can, however, speed along the inevitable.
Time for you to go now.
I won't go. Seth, make them stop. Seth, I won't.
Hang on.
We'll be back. We will. You can't stop us all.
Seth grabbed Joka and held on as tight as possible as she disappeared into nothingness. And Seth was left standing alone.
I always liked Joka. Hardworking, loyal, always looking out for others.
You can retire now, Doctor.
Good night.
With that, the doctor was retired.
Go ahead. Hit me with your best shot.
As much as that would delight us, we do need just
One of your kind to take us home. And you're just so trustworthy and strong, Seth.
If you would do us the honor, say.
Take us home, Seth. We have some bodies to meet.
NH-08 has entered Earth's atmosphere. NH-08 has entered Earth's atmosphere.
No. No.